All right, wait, there was a fat TikToker. This will be funny.
Okay.
Let's pull that article up, please.
She's not, she's fat.
Are you kidding me?
I was going to say she's not that fat, but she's...
Then you scroll down and saw her face.
What is it? Is it more or less than Bert Kreischer? It's even to Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, 240, but what's the height? 5'2"?
Doesn't matter.
It does.
What are you talking about? 240 is 240. Doesn't matter how high up it goes.
No, because...
The weight is on the horse.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about whether or not a person is fat.
Oh, right.
240 doesn't mean you're fat.
Right.
Because you could be an NBA player at 300.
It's funny when girls, if a woman breaks a chair, like if a chair breaks on a fat dude, it's like you're gonna get made fun of.
Yeah,
no doubt. But if a woman breaks, it's like how you're fat, but it's like you're still thinner than like Lewis.
Yeah.
But so it's like your weight, just because it's too much for a woman, doesn't mean your actual weight.
Yeah, you got to be really fucking. You got to be really heavy to be a fat woman, right?
Yeah.
Or not?
Vader, who has been candid about her recent outpatient treatment for binge eating disorder, declined to comment further on the incident.
In our initial TikTok post on Saturday, Vader shared a video on the ranch with the text over saying, "Shout out to Deep Hollow Ranch in Montauk for making me leave because I weigh over 240 pounds."
Okay, so hold on. So I want to see the best in everybody. So when she says shout out to them, I think she's saying like that's great that they care about their animals and shout out to them for making me leave.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been cruelty.
A lot of these places would have been like, hey, it's good advertising to get a well-known TikToker to be on the horse, but shout out to them. Shout out to them for protecting their horse over a 240-pound person.
Yo, this is the first time we've ever been sided with animals.
I weigh over 240, which means 298.
Of course. Yeah. When they go, what do you weigh? She goes, more than 240.
Yeah, more than 50.
Clearly, I've rode horses before, and I have never had this issue. And then it's tough to say this gigantic beast that we used to use instead of cars. For the longest time.
Okay, there's a guide on how much a horse can carry. The guide states a rider should not be more than 15% of the horse's weight.
So what was a little Shetland pony?
I know, but all the guys who ride horses professionally are like tiny little.
Tiny.
Yeah.
They fucking malnourished themselves.
There's also
in Ireland,
options for best horse breeds for plus size rider.
The horse jockeys in Ireland, but like they won't eat and stuff when they're teenagers, trying to like shrink their bodies so that they can make it as
really?
Jockeys. Yeah, it's like a weird. It's like the opposite of bulking up.
Damn.
They just starve themselves. So they're all like 5'2", just fucking tiny little elves smashing these horses. The best horse breeds for plus size riders. There's a list of options for the best horse breeds for plus size riders. Wow. They actually did that. They made a list.
They did make a list. So it's like this reminds me when we were in Edinburgh together. I think
2016.
Was it 16?
That was the last time I was there.
I wasn't doing the Jew thing then, was I? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was the other hour. Oh, that makes more sense. But somebody won Best Newcomer, and then she got real woke and fucking political, like a lot of comics do. Mm-hmm. And the NIH came up with a study that says you're more susceptible to cancer if you're overweight.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, it's fat shaming.
I know, yeah.
And NIH just responded like, hey, that's just what the science has. We're not saying you can't be fat. We're just saying you are more susceptible to cancer. Yeah. By the way, you can eat chicken skin also. You're more susceptible to fucking heart block. We're not trying to shame anyone eating chicken skin. It's just like these are the things. If you have too much Advil, you might get an ulcer.
Yeah.
But I need Advil. It's all right. Then take the risk. I don't know what to tell you. Be fat if you want. They just responded to her like, this isn't fat shaming. This is what it's like. What do you want us to not tell people about their fucking susceptibility to fucking cancers?
Did she block you? Did she?
What?
Did she block you?
No, I didn't get involved in it.
Oh, I thought you were replying this.
No. The NIH responded to her.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're not going to go against the science on this. I don't know what you want to... anyway, so this shit too, it's like, what do you want me to tell you? There's like a list of things here, but we're in the fucking culture now, which is like, I'd rather get some likes by calling out and trying to ruin a business rather than just going like, hey, can I talk to you guys?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because she could, the same, like almost logic. She's like, I cannot fit into these medium-sized jeans.
Yeah, so it's the jeans' fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the poor horse is like, please. They had
shaking. Like,
ask how the horse feels. Yeah, it's like another fat fucking bitch.
Yeah, get a pack horse.
There is something as I can never quite come to terms with like the idea of like fat people deserve some sort of a.
It's like I get you don't want to be mocked to your face, but there's like that's fair. Okay. But then at the same time, they're like, we should celebrate you. It's like, that's retarded.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts. Why?
No one else gets celebrated.
And by the way, thin people don't get celebrated. Like,
look at this.
awesome.
Perfect body. Perfect body.
Yeah.
People love it. Like a prisoner of war who just got rescued.
Yeah.
He's waving on a helicopter.
Please, I can't do another week on this island.
You do look like you just made a help sign on the beach.
All I have is coconut curry here. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but I think fatties are the worst. Of all the people, fatties are the worst because it does seem like they just completely...
Also, they're gross, so why would we don't even want to talk to you in the first place? The fact that we're even talking to you is a coup on your part.
It's because of those big fat titties. You lose those big fat titties, no one fucking gives a fuck about
I love
you.
when you have an uppity fat person and you're like, hey, honestly, you're overstepping just living. Nobody wants you around. It's disgusting in any culture, except maybe Tahitian and Korean. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm being nice enough.
Yeah. It's crazy that you're just talking and then you reach down and you just
scratch my balls.
Yeah. It's crazy that you're doing this. I don't know. Stop, dude, please.
Yeah.
Put it in my mouth. What, we just turned into Jackass now?
Shit out of the coffee.
Yeah, but the problem is with these, is that what it is? Because I didn't know you were a fucking desert Arab. I didn't know you were a desert Muslim.
Yeah, I don't know this fucking chick's problem. Quit fucking going straight to the fucking press about everything. Just handle it yourself for once.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, you know what it's going to do. It's going to bring them tons of heat and fucking pressure, way more than you're actually looking for. You're never going to go back there. You're not asking for a refund. You know, you're not like when you used to go like, hey, Delta, you fucking delayed my flight and how dare you not give me the fucking diamond status. You're just hoping they go, okay. You put pressure on us. You can have your diamond status. You know, you're not hoping for this. You're just trying to destroy something. So you're negative. This is hate speech. This is hate speech. You're drawing someone to somebody. At this point, no TikToker, no one's in the public eye and doesn't know this now, that it is just screaming fire in a crowded theater. You're trying to destroy somebody. Me and DeVito, we landed in Kansas City. We saw some lady, 60, maybe 55-year-old white woman. She's holding a sign for a friend to come. Just some, thin white lady. And the sign just said Karen. And we were both like, damn, that's a good picture. But we're like, you can't. Even that, you can't take the picture. Because if you take it and post it, maybe it turns into a meme.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll just like hunt her down. Oh, I know, that's my fucking friend's mom. And then they'll just like start shitting on their boss, and then it'll get them fired. You just can't do it. You can talk about it, but you can't take pictures of anybody anymore.